like 5 years. They had the rest of the Eastern Conference in the finals. All those years, now they were crumbling. Really? With Ben Wallace, Sheed, Tayshaun Sprint, Rip, Chauncey. Really? That's the team.
McDyess got thrown out. Rasheed went berserk at halftime, and the coaches didn't want to play him in the second half. Remember that? And all of a sudden, LeBron James had a super highway to the basket against a team that had finally hit the aging wall.
Oh!
Yeah.
But you know what? It's funny that you say they hit the aging wall,
yeah.
but the Bad Boy Pistons, the original, they didn't hit the aging walls when they lost to you-know-who. You see how you do that, Skip?
Let's not talk about the greatest player ever. Let's keep it right here on Kawhi Leonard, who...
is what?
Ironically, is the closest thing to Jordan we've had since Jordan. As a jump shooter, as a mid-range jump shooter, he's even better than Kobe was at doing that. To me, Kobe was the closest thing to Jordan in all-around game. But as Doc Rivers said, that shot that Michael perfected sort of mid-career to late career, that 12, 15, 17-foot turnaround fadeaway jump
Kobe.
Shot, it's Kawhi.
I want Kobe.
Ooh,
you take the other K, I got Kobe.
Deadly was Kawhi Leonard, is Kawhi Leonard. So the point is that I take this as a compliment, and I don't know why he would start out by saying Kawhi rubbed people the wrong way. They won the championship.
Whoa. Kyrie, hold on. Kyrie won the championship with LeBron.
Yeah.
But some of the things LeBron did rubbed him the wrong way. I don't know why that would rub Kyrie the wrong way when they won the championship.
Well, they thought LeBron was all about stats. And he left after the next year. When did they get swept or gentlemen swept the next year?
No, they lost one. They lost in 5.
5. Okay, right. They got gentlemen swept the next year, and Kyrie said, "I can't take him anymore.
Okay.
I'm out."
So hold on. If Kawhi's saying, "Give me the ball, I'm gonna get this bucket," and Kyle Lowry saying, "Hold on, but I'm open. We got other guys open. No, give me." So what is he worried about?
What's who worried about?
Kawhi. If he won't pass the ball to guys open because they wide open, and he talking about I can get this bucket.
Well, he has 2 rings with 2 Finals MVPs.
So
like
what's
that?
4 and 4?
Can you do better than that?
What's
I don't
4 and
think
4?
so.
What's 4 and 4?
4 and 4 what?
Yeah, 4 rings, 4 Finals MVPs with 4 MVPs.
With 6 losses.
4.
Yeah. How about 2 and 0?
4.
Huh?
Hold on. No, he ain't 2 and 0. You remember what we did to him in game 7? We hit that jump on it. You don't do that, Skip.
You know what? It should be 3 and 0. But I'm going to stick with 2 and 0.
No, it's 2 and 1.
Because Ray Allen saved your legacy by making the greatest clutch shot I've ever seen.
So you're not going to give him that loss that he actually has?
I can't compute that loss because it should not have been a loss.
It happened though, Skip.
Well, it happened because of Ray Allen.
Okay,
so let's look at what happened in 2019. If you look hard at this, that all of a sudden Kawhi takes off against, they beat Orlando in 5, but let's start Philly in 7. And again, I thought it was the luckiest shot that ever won a playoff game at the end, but I can't take away from the numbers for those 7 games. 35, 10, and 4. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's like MVP numbers of that series. That's what he was, right? And then Milwaukee wins the first 2 games, and then Kawhi said, no, that's enough of this. And Toronto wins the next 4 games as Giannis just shrinks into the background, averaging only 21 points a game in those last 4 games. And Kawhi just, once again, goes crazy in that and goes 30, 10, and 4 in those 6 games. 30, 10, and 4. And then in the finals, I get it that there was no KD for most of it. He tried a little cameo, and Clay got hurt at the end. But Kawhi goes 29, 10, and 4 in the finals. You want to talk about a run? You want to talk about dominating? Yeah, Kyle Lowry. If I'm Kyle Lowry playing point guard and he says, I want the ball, I'm going to give that guy the ball because you better let that big dog eat.
How many times have you seen LeBron have finals like have playoff runs like what you're talking about?
Yeah, but they won. LeBron often loses.
Skip, how you going to lose if we got more playoff wins than anybody in NBA history? How many times you think we lost?
Plays the longest. You're 4 and 6 in the finals. 4 and 6?
I mean,
how can you make a GOAT case off
but I thought the finals is the ultimate. I thought getting there meant something. So now you punish a guy for getting there. So it's better to lose in the first round. It's better to lose before you get to the finals as opposed to getting to it and lose, right? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, but it's pretty great when a guy has a master plan to quit his way out of San Antonio so he can get home to L.A., but he knows he's going to have to make a stopover in Toronto, change planes in Toronto. And while he's changing planes in Toronto, he just goes and wins the championship.
Right.
That's all. That's pretty great.
That's how my guy was already etched in stone. He got won championships, won MVPs in 2 different locations.
Yep.
He said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take it to side. I'm going to do like Jed Clampett. I'm going to move to Beverly Hills because I'm going to strike out because I struck oil in Cleveland, and now I'm going to go to Beverly Hills.
Gonna load up the truck and move to Beverly.
Yeah. Hills, that is. You know what I'm saying, Skip Bayless?
Swimming pools and movie stars.
How many guys do you know got 3 finals MVP with 3 different teams?
Impressive, unless you got 6 finals losses.
You got 4 wins and 4 MVPs.
Disqualified.
They don't disqualify.
So I love the Lou Williams quote because I saw it last night when I saw the story. The headline on it was completely misleading because it said Lou Williams roasts Kawhi Leonard's work ethic. And then I'm reading, I'm saying no. And then the blog says, to be clear, Lou Williams isn't bashing Kawhi here because he's not.
No.
He's saying Kawhi's there an hour and a half before practice. He's there an hour and a half after practice, but that's just his speed.
Yeah.
Because he need half a day to get his, you know what, together.
Right.
Okay? He's got some creaky knees. He's got to get them warmed up.
Yeah.
They are arthritic.
Yeah.
So they might be even more arthritic now that he tore another ligament.
And plus, guess what, Skip? And if it takes you that long to warm up, you definitely got to do maintenance when you cool down, Skip. You got to get ice baths and all that other stuff.
But I also think he stays after practice to work on that deadly shot. I am told by people close to him that nobody has any idea how hard he works because he does not post it. Somebody else I know is constantly trying to show us on IG.
Oh, Tom Brady?
No, your guy.
Oh,
the guy who's in Italy right now. I'm sure he had a whole gym flown over to Italy with him on a private plane.
You didn't say, hold on. I remember your guy was in Monaco on a camel. Your guy be posting videos on the beach with him running, him and his trainer.
Yep.
Your guy was up in the Big Sky.
Yep.
And doing all that other stuff. But what's the problem?
Well, I never said Brady worked harder than LeBron, but I got to tell you, I think people are underestimating just how hard Kawhi works.
No.
Because nobody knows.
Skip.
He is the silent assassin.
There's no way you become that great without work ethic. We're not saying that. But what we are saying is that how you dismiss, let that had come out about LeBron or Kevin Durant, then you'd be singing, no, you wouldn't. Let me take that back. Kevin Durant's your guy. So nothing he does would you will find fault with. Let that have been GOAT James. What? Stop the presses.
Well, I'm going to mention it again. Game 2 in the bubble against Denver comes down to the last shot, and it's called in the huddle for LeBron James. And Rondo says, I locked eyes with LeBron. He did not move.
Right.
And at the last second, desperate, Rondo has to kick it way out to the right far wing where AD has looped all the way around the set and catches the ball on the run over here and makes it from the three-point line to win the game.
Let me ask you a question. Let's just say for the sake of argument, Tom Brady calls a play, and it's designed to go to Mike Evans, and Mike Evans doesn't get open. So what does he do? Just eat the ball? Or did he go to Chris Godwin? Or does he go to Antonio Brown? Okay, LeBron didn't get open. So he passed the ball to an open guy at AD. AD hit the bucket. Now what?
It's much harder to make a last-second shot in basketball than it is to catch a big pass in football.
No, but there's no, Skip. There's more to it. First of all, you got to throw it. You got to put me in position too. You got to throw me in position where I can catch it.
Yeah, but
and
once it's in the air and you're open, much easier to catch that ball than shoot that ball.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
Skip, I got to
make a three-pointer to win the game. It's just harder.
Guy all over me, raking me, pulling me.
No, it's harder.
All I'm saying is, Skip,
it's much more chokeable.
You see what you do? You try to find one area to try to beat my guy down. Your guy, your guy shot the air ball. Your guy shot the air ball. Your guy had a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, because Rondo kicked it to him at the last second where he was stuck in the corner.
The man had 7 seconds. He was the only one. Go back and look at the tape.
He's guarded, heavily guarded. He's got no shot.
Skip.
He has to force it up. He did not like they did not run the play as prescribed in the huddle.
That was the play they ran to the. He breaks towards them and then he curves to the baseline. He gets the ball and fired it. Nobody else was open. So what now, Skip? Skip. It's okay. Your guy blew it.
It's about to be Kawhi Town. At some point, it will.
Man, the man going to year 19. At some point in time, he's going to have to go home.
You know what? Kawhi needs to get him some social accounts and just start posting. This is what I do. Just so the world to say, oh, okay, because the world only knows what you tell them.
What do you do?
He works
Besides
at least as hard
orthopedics.
as LeBron, if not harder than LeBron James.
You do know eventually we're going to come up out this pandemic. What's going to happen to the New Balance then? We about to come up out this pandemic another year or so, Skip. I can't see it going much further.
So?
We're not going to these frontline workers not going to be buying these shoes like they buy them right now. Then what?
Well, I like the originals.
Yeah.
They might be the most comfortable shoes I own.
You're not going to be able to go to CVS and Walgreens on the back wall and get you a pair. You won't gonna be able to do that, Skip. Then what? What you going to do?
Kawhi Leonard put New Balance on the basketball map.
Stop it.
He did.
Yeah.
Sidney McLaughlin got New Balance on them because she the gold medal. And that's what they be talking about, New Balance.
Yeah, right.
Kawhi. Anybody wear no New Balance basketball shoes? Now, Skip, I love them for walking. I love for walking. When I walk my dog on Saturday and Sunday mornings, I got my New Balances on. They good. Old people, when you're walking in the mall, the old people walking around the mall, they got them on.
Hey, if you ran distance, you would love them.
No, I
Weren't
don't
you
run.
wearing them
They are
over the
right up
My
weekend?
running days are
You were
officially
hanging
over.
with your guy. You were wearing them over the weekend with Wayne,
I
right?
was.
I thought
That is
so.
correct.
I thought they looked
It
pretty
was a
sharp.
joke.
Wayne should have threw you out of his house with those shoes on.
Well,
I can't believe you let him in the house with those.
well, he
around
bought
there?
them. I didn't.
They were a gift, right?
They were a gag gift.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're moving on from Skip's Clippers
That's
to
okay.
Skip's Cowboys. Do the Cowboys have the right mindset heading into a David versus
do they?
Goliath matchup with the Bucks? Don't go anywhere.
No mercy.